guys, welcome back to another episode here from the Hermitcraft server. Where else? I don't play anywhere else. Yeah, no time. I'm busy. I'm always too busy with doing stuff on here. Man, what you're about to look at now is 30 hours of my life. And it's just a hole in the ground. Man, I underestimated the digging project for the Temple of the Goat. It's just a cave. Let's jug some night vision so you guys can actually see what's going on. I guess a good way to show you the dimensions of what I've been digging. So I'm up there. And there it is. So everything cave-wise you see here was dug out by hand. You can also see, I also went ahead texturizing the walls a tiny little bit. But I see some spots that needs to be removed. I don't want no other blocks in here, this, that. But there will be decorative elements around here. But bro, I've been digging. digging. And I'm not even fully done. Back here, there will be a cool area where kind of we have the throne of the goat and a giant, goat skull and some altars and things where magic will happen. So, this needs to be dug out. But for now, I'm tired of digging. And this thing is not, the depth of it is also not done. Like the floor level we can see here, like this. This will be glass, and then several layers of glass. Though going down another 10, 20 blocks here or so. So this also has to go a whole lot more here. I want to create this mist effect where will have a giant skull or skeleton going over this misty, deep crevice leading over to here towards the altar and things. And then I want to have another giant skeleton hanging in here. In between, there was a former battle site of some ancient Leviathans. How do you pronounce it in English? In German, it would be Leviathane. Leviathans. Ah, there it is. So, they had this epic battle here. And died both. And then got fossilized or something. Something along those lines. It's an epic place of history. That is for sure. Yeah, so that's the basic plan. So today we definitely want to do some building, man. It's if you do stuff like that, it's kind of hard to make content, isn't it? It's only semi-interesting how I dig this giant hole out, right? So, yeah, I was just digging along, hoping I could get it as much done as possible so I can actually do something constructive. Whoop, in the episode. Wait, and this coal block here, this needs to go. For sure. Wait, let's jump up here. Whoa. For precision work, the Power 3 rockets are not the best choice. Oh no. But I'm still gonna die on this hill. How many times I died because of the stupid Power 3 rockets is... Wait, how did we miss it? Okay, we're gonna do the simple way. How many times I missed or died because of the stupid Power 3 rockets is not even funny anymore by now. Crashed into walls. Having a hard time landing anywhere because there's just too much momentum. But hey, if you try to make distance, and that's what we're mainly concerned about, they're really good. Also, we have a factory for it, so we don't have to do anything manually, and that's always a plus. There's another block that needs to be gone. You go. Yeah, but it's definitely giving me the good vibes being in here already. Now as you carefully chopped out all this cave, it doesn't feel like nothing. You did nothing, but I tell you, it was quite tedious to also dig out these walls precisely right away. Obviously, with the help of Medica in this case, right? I mean, this is just cannot envision that. I'm not that crazy in my brain. I need to have a little bit of a reference. And now I brought tons of bone and stuff. And I want to start laying out some of the skeleton bits here. I'll start a little bit so we can get a feel for the vibe. But yeah, before, of course, we have to give the shout out of Fuzzy Unicorn, or to Fuzzy Unicorn, aka Irlichtel, over on the Twitter with the fan art of the week. And I had to do it. It's chair. The biggest money maker in the household. And, to show my appreciation for Chair, at least put him on a thumbnail, right? Also, it looks completely badass. Come on, man. Look at it. The epic skull. And then the chair below definitely will serve as inspiration. Thank you so much, Fuzzy Unicorn. Check out the links in the video description, as usual, guys. Definitely will help as an inspiration for this bit over there. Where we'll kind of have a goat skull and a throne below. It's kind of like the setup here with the chair, right? With the skull, and then there's an actual chair. It's like a throne. Throne of the goat. Anyways. While I am finally doing something creative again, and instead of digging and building the skeleton or start of the skeleton, here, check out. I hung out with Ren a little bit the other day, and challenged him to the one snot challenge. All right, let's see how he did.
I'm here, bro.
Can't see you,
dude. Use your eyeballs.
What? Ah, there.
You.
I was like, what? Where is he? Oh no, do we have this stupid bug again? When you go through the nether, you can't see people?
Oh no. Hey, dude, what's up, dude? It's long time no see, man. I missed your face.
Yeah. Vacation. My face is nice and tanned now. How do you say that?
Nice.
If you got a nice, tan. Yeah.
Yeah, nice and tanned. I got a tan also in Seattle, but I burnt my nose, dude. My schnoz went all red.
Don't talk about Seattle, man. I'm still suffering from FOMO, okay? And I don't want you to tell anything cool that happened to me, okay? Please. Okay. Just say it sucked.
It was a terrible time.
Okay.
It was one of the worst things that I've ever done. It was awful.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, thank God I couldn't go, right?
Yeah, I mean, jeez. Thank goodness. No, I missed you so much, dude.
Yeah, man. It sucked so much. Hey, but, now you will experience it too. As you have a passport situation now with TwitchCon and you can't go, and I'm going to meet all the cool people. Ha!
I know, dude. I can't. I'm so sad.
Yeah, man. Dude, we need to get more organized in life. That's, yeah.
Next year we get on top of it, dude. Like, we're supposed to be adults and whatnot, right? Jeez.
I felt so terrible when I had to tell the people of the charity, my passport doesn't work with the ESTA. And they were like, what?
It's quite funny how you and I both have had passport issues about the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Yeah. Let's talk about something more positive.
Anyway.
Then. Yeah.
Yeah, you brought me over here for this. I've been building walls and stuff. I yoinked a new part for my base.
Bro, I've been digging
so I want to take a break.
I've been digging a hole for a week. I completely I'm building the temple of the goat, a place of worship, and I thought if I do that, I go big. I regret my life choices.
Of course you do.
I've been digging
a place of worship. Dude.
But hey, some of these monuments of worship took hundreds of years to build, right? If you look at the Cologne Dome, for example, like it's a massive, but it takes time. So I'm just thinking about I'm building the Cologne Dome, chop away.
Yep. Just chop. Oh, it's fine, bro. This is a monument that will go down in history. The goatiest goat monument that has ever goated, bro.
You'll bet. It's gonna be my masterpiece. That's all I'm saying.
Sweet.
All right. So here,
anyway,
we got a masterpiece of Hermit Entertainment as well.
Yeah.
It's been a long-lasting debate in the Hermitcraft community who is the best bow shot.
Yeah.
But we could never really determine it because everybody on Hermitcraft is tryharding. Like if you build a mini game, everybody will try hard so hard that they will be good and then perfect it, So I tried to make a game that literally takes a minute. You cannot practice, and you have to perform on the spot with short explanation.
No practice.
No.
Just go by instinct. Okay, I like it.
People are cheating already. What is that? Zizuma 1 million sand?
Dude, I don't understand what's going on here. Wait, Cleo got 0? Is that even possible?
I witnessed it. It was because of her daddy issues. It's a long story.
Okay, good.
Okay, I'll give you a quick rundown, a fair rundown as everybody else gets. So the shooting position is here. You assumed it already correctly. Within Z boxes on the left and right, there is an official tournament bow you have to use to shoot.
Okay, good.
Then,
Tournament bow acquired.
yep.
Yeah.
There is what is the pressure plate, right? So
Yeah.
we're using the despawn time of an arrow. It stays there for exactly 1 minute. That's your shooting time. So to start the
Whew.
game, you
Okay.
shoot an arrow
Yeah.
into the pressure plate. The game will give you
Yeah.
a short countdown like deep, 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 and then you shoot. The targets will be moving, right? It's a piston
Okay.
feed tape. So
Yeah.
logically, they can only detect a hit when they're in the correct position, right? When they're in front of a full block. While they're
Yes.
moving, you most likely will not get a score, right? Makes sense. Otherwise,
Makes
it's
sense,
impossible
yep.
to detect. So that's the tricky part here. You've got to be precise, so hit the inner ring of the targets and time your shots as well.
All right.
Stay in rhythm
All
to
right.
see the piston tape moves. Click, you shoot. Click, you know what I mean? Like, it's a bit of a
I gotcha.
timing thing. So,
And is there just like a tick space in between the chink?
yeah, you'll
chink?
see how the,
You know what I mean?
you'll get a feel for it. Maybe after the
Okay.
first or second shot, you'll see how the piston
Yep.
tape moves. And, you just got to time it where it hits the full positions, right? Like full block
All right.
positions. And now the tactic is up to you. I can only tell you, as you are my special one, okay? A little hint.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't make sense to try to aim everywhere. Probably it makes sense to focus on 2 target areas. Like you would shoot here in the middle, right above the sign, and then the one above, and switch between. I wouldn't aim around because it takes quite some time to aim and things
To
are
realign
moving.
and stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So that's what
All right.
it's just what I observed. I could be totally wrong, but when people
Okay.
were playing and were trying to hit all over the place, Cleo, it didn't go so well.
No. Okay, well, listen, it's 48 to beat.
Yes.
Jeez, 48 in a minute, so that's like almost 1 a second.
Don't be discouraged by that, though, because I
pretty
heard
nuts.
rumors there was some cheating involved, maybe with Tango. I'm still investigating. So right
Okay,
now,
good.
the official's top score is probably still me with 34.
Okay, 34.
And,
Etho on 28.
Yeah, and there's obviously you hit a bullseye. That's 5 points. So
Oh, the bullseyes are actually
yeah.
more points. Okay,
Yes.
nice. Did you have a bed? We should probably sleep before this.
that's a problem whenever we play this game here. I feel like
That's,
it's Groundhog Day. Wait, we don't. And then last
No
time
bed. Wait, I think there might be a bed over
Okay.
the TCG thing. Hold on, let me see.
all right. And last time I went to the portal, a creeper went boom. So there's that. All right. Let's see how Ren can do. Oh, he's investigating the bad situation. Oh, there he comes.
Bro, there are no beds.
I know.
Oh, wait, there is a bed in Hungry Hermits. Duh. Hold on.
All right. So we build a mini game district with no beds. That's also
Of course there's a bed in the Hungry Hermits. We always forget
Nice.
about that. There's one down here. The respawn bed, of course.
if you have a
Perfect.
problem, go to Hungry Hermits. I still
Okay,
suck at it.
excellent.
All right.
So 5 points for the bullseye, 1 point just hitting the target, right? This is the
Yeah, there's
point
different
system.
ways to it. I mean, the closer you get to the middle, to the center, the higher your points. And then there will be just
All right.
sand popping up where you're standing, and in the end, we count. That's it.
Okay. Oh, now I get Azuma's score. He got 1. He got 1.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So, okay. So, dude, no practice. I don't even get to one shot, like one practice shot, nothing.
I mean, what I allowed for Etho, he aligned himself
Yeah.
with this here and checked when, where he needs to aim to be exactly at center. I mean, that's, but no test shooting on the rig itself.
Okay. Okay.
right.
Sweet.
All
I think I'm good to go.
All right.
Whew. All right.
It's a pressure. Hey, by the
Doc?
way, it's free, and
Yeah.
if you win, you get a full
Yeah.
stack of diamond blocks.
Okay. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking.
You feel
Easy
the pressure?
profits.
All
Okay, you
right.
ready, Doc? Let's do this thing. I got to
Yeah.
hit the pressure plate first,
Yes.
though, right?
Then ding, 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 and then you go.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Bong.
Let's go.
And go. Ooh.
Oh, okay, they
Ooh.
move pretty fast.
Ooh. Oh, snap. We got another zero run incoming.
Never. Surely that was a hit.
Oh. Oh.
Wait, how is this not a hit though?
Oh,
That's
that was a
bullseye,
hit.
surely.
Yeah. Now you had the rhythm. Oh,
There
that
we go.
was a
That's
hit.
another one.
That was it. Yeah, there we go.
Where's the sound? How do I know that I'm hitting?
Oh, I hear a note block sound. Maybe you haven't deactivated. I can tell you when it hits. No.
Oh, geez. Okay, this is tricky. You got to go just as it moves.
Yes. Oh.
Bro, this is harder than it looks.
Yes. That's it.
Okay. Okay. That was way harder than it looked.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Well, I got 11.
All right.
I got 11.
All right.
This is respectable.
Yeah.
Respectable
Well,
score.
you know, I might do actually a championship round in the end, as it looks right now.
Yeah.
And so at the moment, you're still in the race. I mean, look at it. I don't count, right? Because I built the game, obviously. Tango might have cheated. That's still... also, he might be disqualified because he disfigured the whole build and named it One Snot Challenge. I'm just saying.
Okay, so Tango's disqualified.
Potentially.
Ethan got 28.
Yeah.
Azim got 1.
Yeah. You get 11. So technically, you are number 2 right now.
I'm third. I'm third right now. Dude, I want to do it again, though. No, you can't, though.
No.
It's one try only. That's so brutal, brother. That's so brutal.
You know, I might say, I might have a system in there to detect if hermits actually cheated. And there might be more disqualifications because I was detecting that maybe some people played more than once.
I understand. Dun, 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 dun.
So this
so I actually might be in the lead.
Oh yeah, so you know, don't tell anybody. But this simple game might actually be more than it actually seems like. It might be a test of character.
And very curious.
You know, so
you love to see it, dude. Okay, well, that was super fun.
Thank you.
And more importantly, really nice to see you again, brother. Missed you.
Yes, same.
I'm looking forward to more shenanigans.
By the way, now after the charity shenanigans is over, talking about shenanigans, we need to do poker tournament part 2.
Oh,
Boogaloo,
yes.
You know?
Yes. Oh, amazing.
I even forgot. I totally forgot what the standings are, but you know, I'll figure that out.
It's fine. Dealer salary remains the same, right?
Yeah, what was it again?
I made some thick cash last time I did this, man. It was sweet.
All right. Cool. Thank God we do videos, then I can look up what actually happened half a year ago.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, Doc, listen, I got a chicken in the oven, dude. I got to go have some lunch, so before it burns.
Yeah, I'll go back to my home.
See you later.
Later. Thanks, man.
See you,
Bye.
Man.
The hordes of zombies that are showing up here is also fun. I died like 3-4 times digging out this hole, but only to creeper explosions. Was that a witch now? Yes, like there's holes and things everywhere. Probably, you know, need to do some more lighting up eventually. Ooh, it's actually precarious. Wait, where's my bow? The inventory management is driving me insane. Why can't we have a single slot dedicated to all our tools and then we can rotate through, huh? How about that? That would already do such a huge thing. Like we don't, like, I think they're overthinking the whole inventory thing. Like it should have been updated long ago. You know, slot 1 or whatever you dedicate as your slot and then you just cycle through. You know, then you save like, I don't know, 6 inventory slots already. That would be already a win. So, I'm just not sure why. What's the holdup with the inventory? I mean, they're doing good stuff recently, right? Everybody's pretty happy, but those quality of life improvements everybody's been asking for, they are just, in the pipeline. Hopefully, at least. Well, anyways, let's check another night vision, and that exposes the vertebra of one of the leviathans. Man, leviathans that died here, right? That's the skeleton. Those are the vertebrae, right? The individual bits, and now we just need to do like ribs like that. I made 1 pair here, and then we will have some hanging stuff, maybe some of the pale moss. and some of the hanging lamps and stuff. So we gotta have mood lighting in here eventually. And yeah, that's showing the dimensions of everything in here. That's quite the spine. So yeah, now here at every vertebra I'm gonna put ribs going down to both sides, and then try to also decorate the thing a little bit. I need to go and get some lichen. And you guys up there, you will not get me this time. Man, everywhere is dangerous here. And there's a Skelly patrolling back there. What is your deal? Hey. Alright. Yeah. Let me get lichen. Wait, didn't I see some lichen somewhere here in the cave? And I could just... I don't... Yeah, well, we have a farm for it. Let's head back and quickly get it. Oh, baby zombie too. Where are you all coming from? Now with the night vision on, it looks so nice and cozy. Look at this guy up there, just waiting. And that's, let's face it, that's the only realistic danger if you're playing on hard mode to really die from mobs, if you don't really get cornered by like a dozen zombies, is still the good old ninja creeper. On hard mode, man, they can take you out in one shot if you're wearing a Lytra. Alright, yeah, on my way to get some lichen, and then I'll do some more rib cages, and then maybe we can start already another rib cage that's kind of hanging up in here. But yeah, that's already adding a lot to this thing. And yeah, imagine this in a purple mist, and I think it should look cool. So all this floor, right, will be mystified eventually. Alright, yeah, let me get a lichen. Alright, I got some bones in place. Big bones. Yeah, nice. And the zombies are still roaming, bringing me all the blocks that drop. Oh, nice, an iron block. I took out my digging beacons, but yeah, I'll have to set up a new one soon when I start excavating below here. But slowly but surely, this place is starting to give up some vibe. It's not just a hole in the ground anymore. It's getting somewhere. Obviously, I will have to work on the passive lighting here a lot. There's some torches on the ceilings now and so on. I will have to take them all out as the final step, pretty much, when we're about done here. But yeah, that's just leftovers from the digging and whatnot. Yeah, in the end, it should look pretty cool in here. I like the light level of the skeleton. It's clearly visible in here, although there's still a bit of light distortion from the torches here. Yeah, but I have all kinds of stuff on there, the pale wood stuff, and some lichen. Some lamps are strapped to it, lighten it up a little bit. I think that looks really cool with the chains here. And then we have another piece of backbone up here in the roof, and I think that looks pretty cool too. So yeah, this is the top view, how it meanders here a little bit, leading towards the back area of the cave here. I think this will be cool. So now we need to do more decorative stuff. And I got some chains here in place already, like those small chains, right? And I want to have some big chains coming through here and being all over the place. So maybe I'll start doing those now. I'm just kind of don't want to start digging now again, because yeah, logically I should probably do the floor now. But yeah, that means way more digging. And yeah, I need to make like thousands of glass, but that shouldn't be the problem. I have sand galore. So yeah, let me see. I guess I'll try to do some chains as another element we will have around here. And then we'll see how it slowly but surely all comes together. I also need to raid some crystal nodes, because I want to use some crystal in here too for some highlights and things. Like in some corners there might be some crystal grows and stuff. But overall, this was a good start. It felt good to actually build something and no longer just dig. That's for sure. Oh yeah, and here pretty much right will be my main entrance. We'll come up with a cool design here for a cool portal also, where you come in, and then behind it I need to have a TP station pretty much to get here. But yeah, it's starting to vibe. It's starting to vibe. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And another one. All right. zipped a bit of night vision so you guys can see. This whole build, there's a lot of mood lighting going on, obviously, but at the moment it's not completed, and I think with the YouTube compression you wouldn't be able to see much. If I would not use potions, but I'm, adding chains to the whole mix now. And everything stands out a little bit. It looks more moody, trust me, when the light is off, or the night vision wears off. But yeah, I got some chains here. And I want to add a bunch more. I added one up there. And they're just leftovers. Maybe some chain structures will be coming down here to hold this up a little bit. We'll see. But yeah, those chains, you can see it here, right? They kind of... abruptly, and another one. Abruptly end here. Jeez. So many. You. And you. And you. And you. And you. Boy. Oh, they're everywhere. Probably zombie reinforcements kicking in just right now. Dang. Look at all of them. What? Oh, there was a bit of a hole from the beacons. Okay, so finally a bit of clearness here. All right, so more chains going on, right? And here they're kind of abruptly ending, going into the ground, but this will look cool, trust me, when we have all the glass in there and creating this fog effect. Idea with the chains is they're kind of coming down, and below, somewhere in the foggy mist, are holding up this skeleton here a little bit, right? There's one here. So we need to add one there. Also, another thing I need to do here, there was a bit of a natural cave, partially, and I need to, build this whole wall up here and merge it together so it actually looks like it's a proper cave wall. So these are the next few steps. I think I'll add 2 or 3 more chains, and then I'll do the wall. And then we made some decent progress already, and then let's see what else happens today. But I'm pretty pleased with, building. It's fun. And I think slowly but surely this place will be coming together, and you'll see the vision. Ha! All right. I added more chains. There's another chain, there's more chain. There's chain all over the place. There. Chains. Very good. And now I'm adding another level of detail, and we're gonna add more and more details, one after the other, until we eventually realize, holy crap, this looks absolutely crazy in here. That's the plan. So right now I'm doing these fire pits, or light fixtures, you could call it. We've got the blue flame there, and it's kind of an element like that, using a bunch of different blocks just to make it stand out a little bit, but also blend in, right? It's kind of, it stands out, but it's also kind of in the theme. So maybe the ancient goat people of the perimeter, right, are doing their tomatoes offerings in here. And, while they found the bones, they made some torchai out of it. So I got one here, I got one there already. Kind of also the same makeup, right? And I think they're gonna look cool, and they're gonna add with the mood lighting in here. So I'm gonna throw a few more around and see how it turns out. But it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. The dimensions of this whole thing are still just massive. Everything takes quite some time. I've been spending half the day making these chains now. So we're getting there, but it's definitely, as I mentioned in the last episode, my most ambitious and biggest project so far this season. That is absolutely sure. All right, I'm doing another digging push here. That should be the last big digging endeavor I have to take here with this project. Hopefully, there will be some redstone and stuff that needs to be dug out too. Ah, look at that. Very rare natural diamonds, not in deep slate. I'll keep those. But here, this layer here will actually all be black concrete. And then we have several layers of glass above. So you can see here, I dug all that out already. It's like our rib cage was sitting on top of of stone here, right? And so I dug down at least another, how much is that? 5, 6, 7 layers. And yeah, finally should reach the bottom. I just need to follow the basic shape of the cave here, pretty much. And yeah, keep on digging here. And then we want to slap the whole floor with black concrete. I'm just gonna throw black concrete powder down and then pour water over it. That should save us some time, so we don't have to convert it, right? It'll happen right at the build location. So yeah, I'll keep on digging here. Let me make sure we get these diamonds. Nice, nice. They are rare. I don't have too many of them. Maybe that's 10 in total now. But yeah, because when I never really went for diamonds only in deep slate layer, right? You barely come across these layers where these diamonds can be found that are still kind of normal. And yeah, depth wise, right, you can see here the first deep slate is also showing up. So I placed this thing in a way that I could dig out the whole thing without touching deep slate too much, only on the last layer here. But that's not going to be a big problem. It's not going to slow me down digging. But digging this thing out in deep slate, of course, would have been insane. Not even I would want to do that. That's just gnarly. He's got to be smart, man. All right, so yeah, this, and all of that has to be gone. And then we can start filling in some concrete. Yeah, it's 1.5 days later now. I went on a frenzy and actually started to dig out everything and already made the concrete powder and laid it out. So I think the most part of the digging should be done now. And yeah, I got plenty of lighting elements around, and now slowly but surely this whole place doesn't look that dark and moody anymore. I was just thinking about, man, it's gonna be a pain in the butt to go around and remove these torches, especially the ones at the ceiling there. And we could potentially just, fly there and then just knock him out, I guess, like this. It's not gonna be that bad. All right, I'll take it back. But yeah, we will have to have lighting elements here as well, yeah, see how that plays out. I have some ideas for that. But now, slowly but surely, the detail level in the walls is telling a story, right? We got them chains, we got them lighting pots, and then when the mist, I will introduce the glass. In mist, I will also do some glass structures, some cracks and crevices in the wall here. That should give it a bit more detail. And then we're slowly but surely getting there where we say, yeah, this is the standard we want to produce here on Hermitcraft, right? Like we're setting our standards high, that's for sure. And yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I feel like you're gonna come over here. Maybe we do some audio effects too. We'll see. And then you walk over there, and then there's this epic goat skull there, and it's like, whoa, okay, what the heck? Oops, going on. Yeah, and then we have like down here, right? I started already. There's some passive lighting here in the walls. Now we will do the glass layers. First glass layer will be here, and then always one block gap, and then we stack several to get the color we want. And yeah, then this should look really, really, really cool. I was just doing the editing, by the way, of the clips I had so far for this episode, and turns out this is probably gonna be the shortest, or one of the shortest episodes of the whole season, which is ridiculous looking at the progress I made this episode. We did so much. Sometimes, man, yeah, if I focus on my own stuff, right, and don't do too much hermit interaction, like this week, I really put my head down and just hammered stuff out. Finish this here. So yeah, then the episodes can also be a bit shorter because, I always try to fill half of the episode or so with some Hermitcraft interaction, if somehow possible. And yeah, that's lacking a bit this week. But, next week I think we'll dive into more interaction again. But sometimes you just got to put your head down and get things done. And, it's the Temple of the Goat after all. It's my thing. Nobody else can be here. No other hermit will be allowed here, and they will never find out where it is. They will want to find out where it is because of reasons, but they won't. Also, I was just having a chat with B-Dubs. Man, he's been making insane progress in the Nether Hub. I would like to go show you, but yeah, spoilers, right? Watch B-Dubs' episode first. I'm thinking probably release one either today or tomorrow too, looking at the progress he made. So yeah, look forward to that. I gave him praise and props already last time, and yeah, it's just great. And yeah, talking about beat-ups, that also is a reference or brings us to the comment of the week here by Chad saying, can't wait to see Doc and Beat-Up's basketball rivalry revived at the 2026 Gamers Outreach event. Well, I'm going for sure to the Gamers Outreach event, and I'm hoping Beat-Ups can make it too this time. I'm going to work on him a little bit and say, come on, man, you got to go, and put some pressure on him, social pressure, peer pressure. Yeah, it's hard for Beat-Ups, of course. Traveling, he's also a family dad, but maybe it works out, and then of course that would be epic. I don't know if you know but 12 years ago when I went to Minecon once, Beat-Ups and I actually did a basketball match. There's a video about it somewhere out there on the YouTubes. So yeah, we played a little bit old and rusty already back then, and now we would be super rusty, but for charity, I would definitely strap on my basketball boots one more time and kick Beat-Ups' butt. I'd maybe even practice before, so it's a real destruction. Just for your entertainment. But yeah, that would be great. And I promise you, if Beat-Ups and I make it, we somehow will try to have a basketball match out there. We got to find a court, but that shouldn't be a problem, I would say. Okay, so yeah, make sure to tune in to the live stream tomorrow. Last week we did a stream already. If you wonder where's the VOD, well, here and there we do so-called FOMO streams. FOMO stream means, you fear of missing out pretty much, and yeah, that's name is programmed because there will be no VODs of these vlogs, and in these streams I go especially unhinged and or go crazy with music, and yeah, last stream was insane. It's like the Backstreet Boys songs are still ringing in my brain. You are my fire, my one desire. Anyways, no, it's coming back. I need to clear this memory. I think I'll need to sit on the balcony now and listen to some Iron Maiden. All right. Thank you for watching. See you next time. And yeah, next time I think we'll pretty much hammer out the exterior here, and then we can turn our attention to the actual magic. Oh boy. This is gonna be gnarly. Trust me. Bye guys.